with a letter to him, they could probably have a ship next week. It's only rail over the border, like 2.5 hours.
I've officially given up on my glasses.
Okay.
That last quote was
Going to the eye doctor as soon as we get done.
All right, if it's okay, I'll go ahead and start.
Go
the
ahead.
next one.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you. Good morning. My name is Rosie Stramberg. I am a project manager and duly authorized hearing officer of the County of Chautauqua Industrial Development Agency, the agency, and I've been authorized to hold a public hearing pursuant to Section 859A of the New York General Municipal Law as amended. Today is April 21st, 2023, and the time is now 11:23. We are at the Village of Sherman, Village Hall, 111A Mill Street, Town of Sherman, County of Chautauqua, New York. The agency has received an application for financial assistance in connection with the following matter. SL Sherman 2 LLC, a limited liability company, duly organized and existing under the laws of state of Delaware, and qualified to do business in the state of New York as a foreign limited liability company, known as the applicant, presented an application for financial assistance, the application, to the agency, which application requested that the agency consider undertaking a project, the project consisting of the following. A1, the acquisition of an interest in approximately 16.6 acre portion of a 21 acre parcel of land located at 191 West Main Street, Town of Sherman, County of Chautauqua, New York, collectively known as the land. 2, the acquisition, construction, installation, and equipping of the land. Solar photovoltaic modules mounted on an L-axis tracking steel structure. 2, inverters and transformers. 3, underground and overhead electrical fencing. 4, fencing. And 5, a system of access roads, parking, landscaping, and related improvements to the land, collectively the improvements. And 3, the acquisition and installation of certain furniture, fixtures, machinery, and equipment necessary for the completion thereof, the equipment, and together with the land and the improvements, collectively the project facility. All of the foregoing for use by the applicant and or its affiliates as an approximately 5 megawatt AC solar-powered electrical generation facility. B, the granting of certain financial assistance within the meaning of Section 854.14 of the General Municipal Law with respect to the foregoing in the form of potential exemptions or partial exemptions from real estate, real property taxes, mortgage recording taxes, and sales and use taxes, collectively the financial assistance. And C, the lease with an obligation to purchase, license, or sale of the project facility to the applicant or such other entity or entities as may be designated by the applicant and agreed upon by the agency. The project facility would be initially owned and operated and or managed by the applicant or such other designated entity or entities. The applicant or such other designated entities would receive the financial assistance from the agency in the form of potential exemptions or partial exemptions from real property taxes, mortgage recording taxes, and sales and use taxes. Notice of this public hearing was published in the Post Journal on April 12, 2023, and provided to the Chief Executive Officer of each affected taxing jurisdiction within the project facility is or will be located by letter dated April 11, 2023. The purpose of this public hearing is to provide an opportunity for all interested parties to present their views both orally and in writing with respect to the granting of financial assistance contemplated by the agency or the location or nature of the project. As set forth in the notice of this public hearing, comments may also be submitted to the agency in writing or electronically at the following email address: strandbr@chqgov.com. Subject to applicable law, copies of the application, including an analysis of the costs and benefits of the project, are available for review by the public online at www.ccida.com. This public hearing is being streamed on the agency's website in real time, and a video recording of this public hearing is being made and will be posted on the agency's website, all in accordance with Section 857 of the New York General Municipal Law as amended. In addition, a report or summary of this hearing will be made, and such report or summary of all comments received by the agency shall be provided to the agency's members and posted on the agency's website. Comments received in writing will also be included in the report, any summary of this public hearing. Is there anyone wishing to be heard with respect to the project or the financial assistance? If so, please state your name and then make your comment.
Colleen Meter, I have a question. Rich Dixon had created some rough calculations at the beginning. Are those set? And is that something that the municipalities can discuss publicly? The village board of trustees looked at those initial breakdowns of how the pilot would be distributed over the two municipalities over time, beginning with the first year. So is that something that can be discussed publicly? I thought that was gonna be part of this, so I've asked the trustees, we collected all those again, and we just kept those to ourselves. At what time can we start talking about that, or is that something that has to be done after the official approval next month?
Thank you, Mayor Meter. I can take questions during the public hearing. I'm not allowed to answer any. But if you're okay with after the public hearing and the recording is stopped, I can address that for you. Okay. I'll let the record show that no other members of the public have indicated a desire to comment with respect to the project or the financial assistance. I therefore call this hearing to a close.